So when you think of a Yakuza, what images run through your incredibly smooth, wrinkle-free, pellet-shaped gamer brain? Is it a well-dressed Japanese man with visible tattoos, slick-back hair, and maybe using a sword? Kind of like these guys. Think again.
They call him Samurai. He speaks fluent Japanese.
Are you Fujiyama?
What does katana mean?
It means Japanese sword.
Your views are going to change after this game, I can tell you that, but we'll get to that later. The first thing I want to talk about is something this game does absolutely masterfully, and that is subverting expectations. I'm going to tell you a few things about this game. I'm not going to get too spoilery because obviously this game is well worth playing. Long story short, it is well worth playing. But one thing it just does is it thrives on subverting your expectations every single time.
Looks like I shook him off.
Fucking frog splash. Let's go.
Ushio, pal. I know you're not an idiot. Why did you think you'd get away with hawking this? There's nothing illegal about selling animal fuck videos. Believe me, it's educational. Oh, I believe you.
A really good example of this is the first sort of boss fight of the game. He's a big sort of hulking motherfucker with a hammer. He takes a big mammoth swing at you and you think, oh shit, this is going to hurt. But just as he takes that swing... What the fuck? The beauty of this game is just not knowing what to expect next. They've swapped out the regular sort of button mashing, sort of fighting style of the older Yakuza games, and they've replaced it with sort of a turn-based sort of tactical thing. And it makes so many sort of references to Dragon Quest and other popular video game franchises that it gets a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but I think that's one of the things that stands this game out from everything else. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but at the same time, the plot and the way things sort of progress, it really does take itself seriously. It's kind of fluctuating between just surreal comedy and like gritty plot.
What's wrong? You don't know how real Yakuza atone? Fine, I'll show you. If you're lucky, it'll slip right between the joints for a clean cut. If you're lucky.
The turn-based system has become sort of more tactical. You have members in your party who can heal you, who use magic, in a sense for a word. But it's not like magic as in sort of a fireball. It is a man who will breathe alcoholic fumes on somebody and set them on fire, or summon a cloud of pigeons to wreck their face.
Watch this. Have fun with this.
Absolutely brutal like tag team moves that are obviously inspired from wrestling, but would just leave somebody's face just smashed into a finely burnt powder.
Come on, let's go. You're done now.
But that's just how this game goes. It's funny 1 minute,
What did you do to my hair?
gritty moment the next.
I'm sorry, Ichi. You have to die.
So now you have a small idea about how this game works story-wise. I really don't want to go too heavy on the story because this game is best played blind. Like, I shouldn't tell you too much about it. But it's time to talk about the best thing in this entire game, and that's Ichiban himself. Remember earlier I said, what is your idea of a Yakuza? After playing this game, mine's completely changed. I'm not going to be able to think of anybody else but this loudmouth, afro-wearing, like he's in an early Wayans Brothers movie.
I said, do we have a problem? Huh? Oh, USSR.
Dragonfish tattoo wearing, just loudmouth smart ass. Ichiban Kasuga himself is the protagonist of the story. He is a Dragon Quest loving hero wannabe who's just boundless enthusiasm, and for a criminal organization, his just code of ethics and his honor and the way he just wants to help everybody all the time, no matter who they are, may they be the dregs of society or somebody who's maybe a bit more well off than anybody else. If you're a nice person, he will help you out, which I think is a really sort of admirable quality to see in video game protagonists. But he's a loudmouth kid who's born and raised in a whorehouse, or a soapland as they're known in the game. He has a string of crimes throughout his youth, and he's eventually caught up in a Yakuza sort of scheme after knocking 3 guys' teeth out. But through this, he manages to bullshit his way into the Tojo clan, and his patriarch is Arakawa, the man who has the biggest penis in Japan. If you don't believe me about the size of Arakawa-san's massive dong, look at this totally unedited clip.
Arakawa-san, the little fuck damn near took our guy out. We can't just hand him back to you without some compensation. Somebody's gotta take responsibility.
I see. Well, how about a finger? I'll trade you my finger for him. Sound fair? I'll just borrow this.
What?
All right then. Let's go, you little shit.
That shit must drag wherever he goes. Every chapter starts more or less the same. The gang have a problem, and it's up to Ichiban to sort of pull them together and to sort of, you know, pull them into another mess that they don't necessarily want to be part of in the first place. When he's not throwing cum-filled tissues at a anti-pornography and anti-prostitution group ironically called Bleach Japan. This is an actual scene that happens in the game, so I want you to savor this in full.
Damn, it's too damp to even dust this thing.
Hey, Ichiban. Can you deal with these tissues?
You do it. It's your job.
Bodily fluids really aren't my thing. Cut me some slack.
You want to get paid or not? Would you rather say broke and homeless?
No, but it doesn't mean I don't have standards.
Don't be a diva.
Prostitution's got to go! Leave now! Get out of Ijincho! Get out! Attention, all Riverside business owners! This is Sotakume, president of Bleach Japan's Yokohama chapter! Bleach Japan! Prostitution's got to go! Get out of Ijincho! Attention, all Riverside business owners! This is Sotakume, president of Bleach...
What's all the racket?
Oh, you don't know them? It's Bleach Japan.
Prostitution's got to go! Leave now! Get out of Ijincho!
What's Bleach Japan?
It's a non-profit group, what you'd call an NPO. Been around 15 years. Their slogan is, bleaching the gray zones white. You know how some things fall into the gray area, neither black nor white? Like things that are technically illegal, but cops look the other way because they're victimless crimes. They don't like that. They want to crack down on all crime, whether it hurts someone or not. They want to bleach the gray so that it's white.
Show me one then. Show me a child who's happy being raised by a whore.
You aren't even trying to understand. You're just being an asshole. Leave us alone.
There aren't any happy kids like that, are there? No child wants a prostitute for a mother. I never minded it.
Huh?
You all came here because you want to get rid of the trash. I got that right? Well, here it is. Get ready to catch. Wait, hold on. Wouldn't that be the... Take this!
After that, he's rousing his new homeless best bud into, even though they're 40 years old, that this is a new chapter in their life and that this is the dawning of the new age of heroes. And it's actually quite inspiring. Like, he says things and people don't take him seriously, but you can actually tell with the voice acting, which is pretty good in this game, that he genuinely believes these things and that he genuinely wants to make everywhere better for everyone. He talks about it like never being too late and how it's never too late to grind for what you want, which is a message that I think everybody needs to remember, because everybody loses that childlike sense of wonder at the world when they hit about 25. Maybe a lot of us can learn from Ichiban to be more honest about what we want and to not give up and to strive and to push and to make things better and to just never give up on yourself no matter how much life can get you down. Until they sour the moment by somebody actually getting a crossbow bolt to the fucking face like 2 seconds after. Now, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I've said multiple times throughout this that Yakuza is a game that is best played blind. But honestly, I cannot recommend this enough, and I need to do a bit of a shout out right now. His channel will be in the description, but this game was actually gifted to me by my boy Chris, or sekkletv.
You think Joe Hayward's bad? This guy's even much worse. Why the fuck did I get snapped? You cunt! Why the fuck did you do that? I'm gonna unfollow you, and I'm gonna unsub.
They're all on B. All on B, boys. There's 2 of them on B.
He sent me this game and just told me to either play it on stream or do a review of it. I've been having so much fun with it, I kind of didn't want to play it on stream. I kind of just wanted to sit there and enjoy it and sort of savor it. So here it is. It's a review. It's not the longest review. I try not to make these reviews too long. I try to just give you the sort of like the points on why I think you're going to play this game. If you do enjoy these and you do want to see more, if you can, like the video, and if you can subscribe, that's great. I don't want to pressure anybody into doing anything. I'm not going to put it at the start of videos. I'm not going to, hey guys, what's up? Like and subscribe. I'm not going to do that whole thing. I will just say it once at the end of videos. If you want to, that's up to you. If not, then don't bother. But there is one thing just before we leave that I think everybody came here to see just a little bit. So Namba can play us out.
嘘が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔見せた I love you もろくにはない口下手で